Do I understand what I just witnessed? No. Did I like it though? Yes, I did. In the aftermath of the fourth impact, Shinji, Asuka, and Rei search for refuge in the desolate red remains of Tokyo 3, but the danger to the world is far from over, as a new impact is looming on the horizon, one that will prove to be the true end of Evangelion. What's going on, guys? Hope you're all having a great day today, and today we are here to talk about the final film in the Evangelion Rebuild series, that being Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.01 Thrice Upon a Time. Yes, an extremely long title for an extremely long film, actually. This is a 2 hour and 35 minute film, and every minute of that time was well spent concluding this Rebuild series that I have watched over the past few days as they launched on Amazon Prime, hence why this review is coming quite a bit later from the initial release of this film. But yeah, this was interesting. Now, I've never really talked about Evangelion on the channel. I watched it when it launched back on Netflix in 2019, and I loved it. I think it's a fantastic show that is just crazy. I don't quite understand everything about it, but I've been going through my second watch of it and I still love it. I love the characters, I love the world, I love the story, I love the visuals, especially some of the creepy horror type stuff that's incredible. Hideki Anno is a true visionary, a true genius when it comes to storytelling and taking art house type concepts and combine it with this very epic and cinematic feeling. It's very indescribable what Evangelion is. There truly is nothing like it out there, and this film just somehow manages to conclude not only the Rebuild films but also just the franchise as a whole. I've never seen a more satisfying conclusion to 26 years worth of storytelling. We thought that the end of Evangelion was the end, then we got the Rebuild films, and it's just it manages to just sum everything up so perfectly. The characters, the story, everything about it, the themes, the messaging, incredibly heartbreaking at times, but it's also uplifting, and it ends on a happy note, which is unlike Evangelion. Evangelion's always been a very somber, very dark show, but this film is hopeful. It has a lot about it. This positive messaging within it. It does have its dark moments. It does have its really sad and just really deep moments that are really going to get to you. But it's also got these moments that will put a smile on your face. Characters finally getting the catharsis they need, the closure they need to their story, to their emotions, to this journey that they've been on. It's incredible what happens in this film, and there's truly striking imagery, callbacks to iconography from not only the original series but the end of Evangelion. On a technical level, it is even better than the last film, 3.33, which I watched the other day. An incredible looking film. The visuals are immaculate. The soundtrack is amazing, and this film just takes it up another level. This film would obviously come out 9 years after 3.33, which came out in 2012, and of course this film has come out this year in 2021. And it's just an immaculate looking film. The animation is god tier. It is amazing. It is a gorgeous looking film that combines that CGI look, but it's still within the realm of typical hand-drawn 2D animation. It just finds that right perfect balance that allows for these epic action sequences that we saw in 3.33 and we see even more in this. They are just drop dead, wow, mind-blowing stuff, and just the colors, the general visual style of everything is unlike anything I've seen before, and I'd expect nothing less from this franchise. I mentioned that there's incredible character work, and I don't want to go in too depth into spoilers because, for one, I don't really quite understand it myself and I can't really explain it very well. And also, I think you guys should go into this relatively blind. Of course, you need to have seen preferably the original series and preferably just all of Evangelion leading up to this point. In my opinion, that is the best way to experience this film, but at the very least, you have to have seen the Rebuild films. But the stuff they do with Shinji in this film is just so perfect for this character. I don't want to go into spoilers. It is so difficult to tiptoe around this stuff, but let's just say that the way they wrap up Shinji's arc is one of the most satisfying character conclusions I think I've ever seen. Same with Rei as well, same with Asuka, same with Misato, just all these great characters that have been fleshed out throughout both series are given this true conclusion to that character arcs that they needed, and I could not have asked for anything better. So with all that in mind, of course, I'm going to give Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.01 an S. But anyways, guys, I think that about sums up my thoughts on this film for now. Who knows, maybe in the future I will talk about this film more in depth if I can, wrap my head around it and everything, which is always a struggle to do with Evangelion. But if you could make sure to leave a like on this video, as it does really help out the channel, and also consider subscribing if you enjoy this video and want to see plenty more anime content from me. And make sure to head on down to the comment section below. If you have seen this film, did you find it to be a satisfying conclusion to the Evangelion franchise? And do you want it to end here? Because I certainly don't want this franchise to ever be touched again, because it's done. It is just perfectly concluded. I really don't think you can do anything else with it at this point. But as always, guys, thank you for tuning in to Wem Chat today. And remember, even in the worst of times, there's always entertainment. See you guys next time.